Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is who is our future spouse. So we'll take a look at maybe their personality, when or how they're coming in, maybe what we can expect, if we've had a relationship with them before, if we know them or not, things like that. So before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? All right, so today we are picking with these bundled ribbon roses. Pile 1 is lavender. Well, I'm going to call it purple because it's easier to type. Purple, maroon, cream, and pink. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pick your pile, and we'll see who your person might be. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the light purple ribbon roses, then this is your reading. Here we go. King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Strength, 6 of Pentacles. All right, so, well, right away we see your person's a leader. They might be financially stable here with the King of Pentacles. Either that or money flows to them, so they know how to make money. They're not concerned with money. Everything they touch turns to gold, so things really work out for them financially, I think. So that's good. At least they're stable that way. Let's see. 3 of Wands. They could be a dreamer. Looking ahead, planning for a bright future, very optimistic. Sometimes overly optimistic or overly confident that they could come off as, sorry, the dog, my son just left. They can come off as arrogant a little bit here. And it's not because they are, it's just that they know everything works out for them. So they're like, yeah, I'll get that done. Or yes, that's going to happen. Because they know it's going to happen. Because they're going to make it happen. So they can come off a little arrogant. Even though I don't really think that they are. I think they're just confident. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. This is somebody who they don't really like toxic environments, so they're not somebody who's going to want to be with somebody who argues with them all the time. So they make their decisions carefully. They don't really want to rock the boat so much. They do want to get their way, but they don't really want to rock the boat. So sometimes they might have a hard time making decisions because they want to make sure that everyone's happy. And that's that leader inside of them. They're taking care of their people, right? They're taking care of people who are around them. But they're strong. They're confident. They're dependable. They can be compassionate. I do. I feel like they have a big heart. Even though they're confident, they still have a huge heart. They're very composed, though. I feel like they keep their composure. They don't like to, like I said, they don't like toxic environments. So they're not one that's going to cause a scene. They're not going to want other people to look at them funny, you know? They're not going to cause a scene. They will keep their composure. At least in public. Maybe not so much in private. And the 6 of Pentacles just tells me they're generous. They're going to meet you halfway. They're going to be generous with you. They're going to be they're going to be equal. They're going to feel like they have balance, and they're going to bring balance to you as well. So it's going to be a nice relationship, I feel. I feel like it's going to work out for you nicely. As long as you're not narcissistic. Because like I said, your person doesn't like toxic environments. So as long as you're not narcissistic, you're okay. If you're my viewer, you're not narcissistic, because I don't attract those type of people here. I mean, look, we all sometimes can be narcissistic. All of us. From time to time, we get in our ego. We lose our composure. It happens. But generally speaking, most of my people who watch me are empaths, because you're like me, and that's what I attract. Like attracts like. So, yeah, okay. But I admit, sometimes I, or at least I used to be, I could be narcissistic at times. Not generally, but sometimes. When I was, taking on other people's feelings. Before I learned how to stop doing that. All right, let's get you some tea leaves. Oh. Unfortunately, it's that time of day where people are coming and going. My apologies. I can't win in this house. Every time I feel I'll start the videos later, it happens. I start the videos earlier. People come and go. I can't win. Anyway, new possibilities and paths are open up. So I feel like if you don't know this person yet, an opportunity to meet your person is coming in very soon. So I feel like you will definitely meet your person in the near future if you haven't met them already. And if you have met them already, then there's some new opportunities coming for you. Maybe an opportunity to take your relationship to the next level, or an opportunity to buy a house together, or opportunity to go on a trip together. There's just some kind of, these dogs are opportunities coming in for you. Hang on a second. I just yelled. Hopefully that works. They kind of whined after I yelled, so they know if I come out of this room, they're in trouble. Horseshoe, good luck. Your person has good luck on their side. Good fortune. They're the King of Pentacles. Everything they touch turns to gold. So, yeah, I think generally your person's a lucky person, even though I don't necessarily believe in luck. I believe we make our own luck, right? We attract positive things by our positive actions. So, but anyway, here we go. So that just tells me that your person's a good person. Whenever good luck comes up describing a person, it just means they're a good person, because if they're lucky, that means they've done things to deserve it. Protection, set personal boundaries. I'm feeling more protection. I think your person's protective. I think they're strong. I think they care about the people in their circle very much. They care about them very much, and they will protect them and stand up for them and do what they can to protect them. Okay. Person could be a Leo, by the way, because this is a Leo card. I usually only pick out the majors, not the minors, for zodiac signs. I just don't put a whole lot of faith in the zodiac signs, because anybody could really be any sign. You just could be taking on the traits of that particular sign. Anyway, motivation. I feel like you motivate them. You motivate them. Yeah, they're telling me yes. Okay, you motivate them to be better, to do great things, to reach new heights, or you will. So, they're going to want to like help you reach your goals, or whatever your goals in life are. Like if you want to, reach a certain financial status, or if you want to have a big family, or you want to, make sure you go on vacation every year, whatever your goals are, you're going to motivate them to help you achieve those goals. You know, they're the Six of Pentacles. They're going to give you equal give and take. So they're going to match you. They're definitely going to match you. They're going to mirror you. You know, and whatever you put into it, they're going to put into it. But they might put in a little bit more because they're the king. They can. They have the strength, the courage to do it. So, but that's not a terrible thing. Sacred self. I know I am loved. Change me, divine beloved, into the one who knows my true worth in every moment. Let me experience that I am love. My own sacred self will always draw kindred spirits. So, I know I am love. So sometimes they might doubt their worth a little bit. They might have a few insecurities here. They're not going to present them to the world. You know, you being their future spouse might be able to see them and pick up on them because you're going to know them intimately, right? But they might have some insecurities that they don't really show everybody, and so that's just them drawing on their confidence, knowing that they're loved, and they want to attract somebody who loves them just as much as they love you. Did I say that right? Equal love. That's what they're looking for. Equal love. Somebody who puts out just as much as they receive. So, it should be a good match. Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Okay, so again, they're very protective, right? And they'll do whatever, and they're very supportive. They'll do what it takes. So I think that they're going to want to marry you sooner rather than later because they want to protect their future. So that means that they want to, I don't know, like sometimes there's benefits to getting married. Like maybe there's health benefits, like where you can get on your person's health plan, right? That's always a reason to get married sooner. Not really, but that's a reason why people do it. But there's a reason I feel like they're going to want to get married sooner rather than later to protect finances or something to do with the future, your future. And it's just because they're looking out for your best interest, or not because they're trying to force you into something you don't want to do. It's nothing like that. It's all very good intentions with that card. Ladybug, good luck. You are bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being loved and colorful. You bless the world with your color and good luck. So again, your person just is a lucky person. They're a good person. Things work out for them. I'm yawning a lot. Here we go. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, transition. An ending. What ended for them? Something ended for them. So that could be, a marriage ended, or a long-term relationship ended for them. I just think that's just a way to identify your person, that they've gone through some kind of a change, some kind of a transformation. It could be personal. It could be a career change where they used to be this type of person, but now, they switched it up and now they do this instead. So I just think it's an identifier. Somebody who went through some kind of a major change, a rebirth maybe, with this new beginning, a rebirth, a change, an ending. escapist. They're a dreamer. Come home to yourself. They're probably more of a dreamer than you. You're probably more of a realist. You might have to ground them. They could be an air sign. Air signs tend to be dreamers. So they probably have lots of dreams, like daydreams. They want to do big things. They want to accomplish big things in life. They have goals. They could be a risk taker at times because of that. And maybe you have to be the one to say, okay, let's do this slow and steady. Instead of risking it all, let's just risk a quarter of it. Something like that. I don't know. But I'm just feeling that they're a dreamer with that card. It's not bad. It's good to have somebody who dreams big. Because, the dreamers are the ones that achieve things. They achieve the impossible sometimes. All right, let's pull you a few charms. We only got 3. I was yawning again. I'm yawning a lot. All right, so this is supported by the angels, by the other side. They want you to see the big picture. So you got to take that how that resonates. That can mean a lot of different things. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm afraid to say what I'm getting, but just see the big picture. Okay, just make sure you're not focused on something that's right in front of you. Make sure you see what the possibilities, what could be with this person. But it's blessed. It's magical. It's gonna be a great union here. You got the unicorn, so it's gonna be rare and amazing. Something you might not have experienced before. This type of relationship. So it'll definitely be worth it. All right, that's what I have for you, Pile 1. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All of those things help me a lot, and I appreciate you. Oh, by the way, what I was getting is it could be a past person. So that's what I was getting. I didn't want to say it because I get beat up when I say somebody from the past. But anyway, until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose my Maroon bundle, then this one is your reading. Hopefully, we won't have any dog interruptions again. Pile 1, they totally ruined that segment, but I live with dogs. Anyway, let's get your cards. Let's find out who you're going to marry. 10 of Pentacles. Yes! Love that card. My favorite card. 10 of Pentacles. That means it's a good one. King of Swords. 5 of Wands. Ace of Wands. And Knight of Swords. Okay, don't beat me up. This doesn't have to be for everybody, but it could be somebody you already know or somebody you might have had conflict with. And if it's not somebody you had conflict, like if it's not like an ex or something like that, it could be somebody who like you didn't like very much when you first met them. Like you had conflict. Like there was something that like bothered you about them. Like maybe they were rude to you, in the store or something, and you're like, ugh. And you see them again, and you're like, ugh, there's that person who was rude to me. I don't like them. But somehow you keep getting thrown together, and a relationship develops. So I'm seeing 2 kinds of stories here. I don't know. Or it could be like, maybe this person has a reputation, and you want nothing to do with it at first. I don't know. But there's some kind of conflict here in regards to this relationship, but you end up together. And it ends up being beautiful. Look at this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles to me is the best card because it's love. it's happiness, it's money on top of it. I always love that money thrown in for some reason. Money always makes it a little bit better for me. I guess because I don't have a lot of it right now, maybe. But I don't know. I just love this card. So it's all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Now, your person is the King of Swords. So they could be a little uptight, a little stiff. You might have to loosen them up a little bit. But they're very intelligent, very knowledgeable. They have a mental sharpness. So you're not going to really get away with much with this person because they're going to see through some stuff. But they're very fair. They tend to be very fair. So they look at things very logically. They're not overly emotional. They really see, they use their logic more than anything. But they're also very passionate. So this is somebody who, there's going to be passion between the two of you. And that passion could start off as, I don't want to say hatred because that's a very harsh word. But, you could strongly dislike your person. And no, I will not date that person. I do not like them. For whatever reason, I feel like there's some passion here. And that passion quickly turns from negative to positive. It just does. And it's probably because your king is also the knight who has really good communication skills. They know how to talk their way out of things. So maybe they give you their perspective and you're like, all right, I can't fault them for that. I don't like it, but I can't fault them for it. There's something here. They tell the truth. They do. They're honest. And they're going to end up sweeping you off your feet. They really are. But I have a feeling you're not going to want this at first, but they're gonna sweep you off your feet. They might be very, very good looking. I don't know. Let's get some more cards. I've been yawning a lot, so just so you know, bear with me, okay? I don't know what's going on, but the energy is strong, I guess. Stubborn, aggressive. I don't think they're aggressive. I'm not getting aggressive. But you might think they're aggressive. Yeah. I think you're going to think this person's like a Mr. Know-It-All. But the thing is, I think that they're going to be right. I don't know. You're going to find, I think you're going to think they're aggressive and strong and stubborn. They're going to frustrate you. With this Five of Wands, I think they're going to frustrate you. But that's not going to last forever. You're going to fall hard for this person. This person's going to definitely sweep you off your feet. Look at that. They probably have money, so they're going to buy you a nice big ring and make you feel better about things. I know, that's terrible, right? But you're going to be receiving a gift. They're going to buy you something really nice, and you're going to be like, well, they did something really nice. How can I hate them? Even if it's just a coffee that they buy you, maybe they buy you a coffee for, maybe they were rude or something, and you're like, they see you again and they buy you a coffee and they say, I'm sorry I wasn't so pleasant to you. Accept my apology. Here's my coffee. Or something like that. I don't know. They're going to do something nice for you. They are. And I think it's going to turn the tide for you. You're going to, all right, this person's not that bad. Maybe you're out to dinner and they send a drink over for you. I don't know why that came to me, but it did, so just saying. Embrace oneness with the universe. Okay, so your person realizes that we're all one. I don't know. Let's read, because 16. Let's read. I don't think I got that card yet. Are you rushing through life trying to achieve and acquire? Oh, that could be them. Right? That could be them. All right, acquire. They want to acquire wealth. Okay. When Marak appears, it's time to take a deep breath and slow down and consider there are simple, small, happy things around you to which you are blind whilst you're fixated on and desire larger goals and larger expectations. That's the King of Swords. Right? The King of Swords wants to get things done. They want them done logically, and they want them done right. That are making you feel increasingly cut off or frustrated or despondent. All right. So, okay. It is time to step lightly into the world and be grateful for what you have. Notice the small things. The answers you seek reside in the small achievements and enjoyments of each day, and in your willingness to be one with the universe. Know that your role and place in the world is just as essential as anyone or anyone else's. So, yeah, they think highly of themselves. They think that they do things right. They think they're right all the time. I could see where that could be frustrating, but the thing is, they're probably right. That's what's really going to be frustrating. But they're focused on their goals and what they want to achieve. They focus on having a lot of money, having a nice house. They're focusing on their future and stuff. And they probably don't know how to have a whole lot of fun. So I think when you come in, you're going to kind of teach them that. You're going to make them see things a little differently. And you're going to change them for the better. And not because they feel like they have to change for you, just because they're going to want to change. They're going to change themselves. You're not going to make them change. They're going to change themselves. But they're going to realize that they have maybe been a little too stiff in life, and they need to be a little more loose and a little more fun and a little more free. So that's always a good thing. Emotions. Okay, so I don't feel like your person's emotional, so I think you are going to stir up some emotions in them. And they're going to be like, they're not going to know what to do with that at first. They're going to be like, this is too much. I can't handle this. Like, this person's making me happy and sad and frustrated and angry and all at the same time, and I don't know what to do. Oh, they're going to be so attracted to you. Maybe this is vice versa. Maybe they don't like you at first. But you quickly change their mind. I don't know. Playfulness. Yeah. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is widely open to the new. Free me from rigid patterns that no longer serve. Let me feel adventurous and spontaneous, and know that the more I'm open to life, the more it opens to me. Your person's changing, or at least they're wanting to change. They're wanting it. They're asking for it here. So they're going to change. They're going to become more fun, playful, spontaneous. It's so going to be out of their normal character. And it's all because you are more fun, spontaneous than they are. Deep diver. Yeah. This is your person. They diving into a task. They dive deep. When they are focused, they're laser focused. They're like, I'm going to achieve my goal. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it done, to get it accomplished, or to win, depending on their situation. But they dive deep into something. Then they're not surface at all. They're a deep thinker too. But it's mostly about that. I mean, that card's mostly speaking about, what they do. Like, say they're going to restore something. They spend all their extra time on that restoration because they want to get it done, but they want to get it done right. So they take their time by doing it right, but they're not moving on to another project until this project's done. They want to check it off the list. You know what I'm saying? Squirrel. Always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this is their squirrel energy. Maybe this is your energy. Maybe they're like, this is the two of you like combining your energy. You're more like the squirrel and they're more rigid. Because I do kind of feel like you're a hard worker too. But you also know how to have fun. So you work hard and you play hard. That, I feel like it's more your energy. I don't feel like this is your person. I feel like that's you. And again, if you're more rigid, then maybe that is your person. But the way I'm reading it, I feel like that's your energy. And your person, it's coming out to just point that out, that your person's going to start becoming a little more like you. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happy, single, living in the moment, having fun. So, with this card, you're single when you meet this person. Well, I would hope so. But, I just feel like you're okay with that. Like, you're not really trying to date. You're just kind of doing what you're doing. You're focused on your own life right now, doing, I don't know, maybe you're focused on your career or going to school or something like that. I just kind of feel like you're just focused on yourself and having fun with your friends. You're not really looking. You're not really looking. And you're certainly not looking for this person. This person comes in and takes you by surprise. Oh. Hang on. All right, you got lavender. Surround yourself with love. I think this is what you're doing. I think you're like in the process of healing from, a bad breakup or something like that. You are just taking time for you, spending time with your friends. I don't think that you're really looking for this person when this person comes in. So, let's get you some charms here. That's my game. But what I'm feeling from that is your person's a strategist. Your person's very logical and they use strategy. They're a strategist. That's what I don't know why I got that from that. That's the first time I got it from the game, but that's what I got. But something's going to come to light here. You're going to see that this is your person. Guess what? You got March. That's now. Are you going to find your person before the month's over? Maybe. But here's those friends, spending time with friends. You will be living the good life with this person. And then you got T-Rex. I don't know what that means. Are you going to be afraid of this person? You might be afraid to fall for this person because you're probably going to be like, nope, that's not my person. You're going to be in denial. That's not my person. I know that's not my person. I think you might be a little afraid of your person. That's what I'm getting. So, all right, that's what I have. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. You know all those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. High pile 3, if you chose the cream color, and this is your reading. Let's get your cards. Temperance, the Emperor, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords. All right, your person's been betrayed. Not by you, I feel like they've just had a really bad breakup. All right, so this is somebody who's was really betrayed before. I mean, who hasn't? But isn't that sad? I'm like, who hasn't? That's terrible. But they're probably still recovering from it. They're probably somebody who's going to take it slow, really think about things. They're going to have patience. They're just going to take it slow. But they're a leader. They could be their own boss. They could be in business for themselves. But they're independent and they take care of things. They're a strong leader. Alpha male. Doesn't have to be a male, but I have alpha male energy. But you know what I'm saying? It's just somebody who's like a boss. But they do have a very romantic side to them. They have a very romantic side. They're very imaginative. They're very creative. But they just know how to get things done. But they have a lot of patience. So I kind of feel like they've been patiently waiting for their person. I don't think that they've been really, if they've gone out on a date here and there, it's been that. But they haven't been really searching, and they haven't really been, they're waiting for the right one. They haven't been taking anybody too seriously. They're still healing. They're healing from this betrayal here. That very painful ending that happened. Because I kind of feel like they feel like a failure. Because I feel like they're the emperor, and normally they know how to get things done. They know how to make things work. They know how to do things right. And I think that they feel like a failure. I feel like they failed. So they are licking their wounds right now. Probably when you meet them. So this might be slow to get off the ground. It might be a slow start, but you're going to end up marrying this person. So I'm assuming it's going to end up working out really well. So let's see. Let's get some more cards. Triumph over troubles. So that means that they're not going to sit in sadness forever. They'll overcome their issues because they are the emperor. They are the leader. They'll get back on the horse eventually. Probably when you come in. You're probably going to spark some hope within them. But they're a fighter. They're strong. But they probably aren't going to take a lot of risks right now. So that's why they're going to be patient. It might be slow to get off the ground because they're not ready to take a major risk again. So this one's somebody you're probably going to have to cultivate a friendship with first. Or take it, just slow because they're not ready to give their heart yet. But I feel like you're going to convince them of that. They're going to see how true and loyal you are. And, eventually they'll come around. Oh, these puppies all day today. I can't win. I can't win with them. I'm so sorry. Pushing through though. Naz, feel loved and proud. This is what your person wants again. They want to feel loved and they want to feel proud of themselves. I think they're going through something when you meet them. What is that, number 19? Let's read that again. This card represents the pride you feel from being loved. No matter what, you are cherished and essential. You will always be loved by the universe, by God. You are loved. So this person is trying to feel loved again, trying to feel proud of themselves. So they're getting there. They're getting there. They're just in a healing process. So like I said, this is probably going to take off a little more slowly than you might like. You are stronger than you know. That's what they got to realize. They're stronger than they realize. They're stronger than you know. So they're going to bounce back. It's just going to take them a little bit of time, but they'll be fine. This is not somebody who's going to always be pining for somebody else. It's not like that at all. They're going to fall for you. Offering, I am peace. Let me, divine beloved, offer all desires to you, knowing the right outcomes are already selected. Grant me true surrender and peace. Let me be only a vehicle for your will in every way. So this is them asking for them to truly believe that this wasn't meant for them, and for them to be able to move on and find what is meant for them. So that's what they're doing. They're just in a healing phase right now. They're going through the healing process. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Will-o'-the-wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. So that means that they're going to find you in an unexpected place. They might find you at their darkest moment. They're going to find you when they're at their lowest point in their life. That's when you're going to come in. And they're going to be afraid to take a risk, but they will. They will. Raven, shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and guide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So again, this is just saying that they're stronger than they realize. That they are magical. That they are an amazing soul. That they are loved and that they can be loved again. So again, that's just them finding their confidence again and finding their courage and finding their strength. They will. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Yeah, they're healing. They're healing from this. So it's not saying that they can't love you. They will. They just have to heal first. Oh, I misdropped it. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Oh, so they might be feeling that their person might have told them that they're too fat for them, or something like that. They body shamed them, because this card's all about loving the shape that you are, loving the body that you're in, loving you for you. Like, you're not your body. So this betrayal, they might have body shamed them. So they're again learning to love themselves, learning to love who they are, and trying to feel confident again with the body that they have. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, let's get you some charms. All right, so they're changing. They're going through a transformation right now, and they're going to heal, and they're going to be okay. But you will be a gift to them. You will be a gift from the universe. And they will be loving and supportive of you, but this is more about the universe or spirit being supportive of this relationship, because I feel like you're going to be very supportive of them too. You're going to make them feel better about themselves. You might even take a trip with them, right? Then you got the cross. So they're at a crossroads. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to move on. They're working through it. And then the saints, they're going to realize their power. They're going to step into their power again. They know that they're the emperor. They're going to step into their power, and they're going to realize, you know what? Forget that person. That person didn't know what they were talking about, because I'm amazing. They're going to get their power back. So, and then they'll be right for you. Then you'll be ready to sweep them off their feet. I think you're going to do that little by little, because I kind of feel like you're going to develop a friendship with them first. So you're going to encourage them. All right, pile 3, that's what I got for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All of those things really do help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 4, if you chose pink, this one's your reading. Here we go. Death. 5 of Pentacles. The Sun. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Wow, your person's concerned about money. They probably don't have any right now. Sorry. Here we go. Your person has gone through a major shift, a major transformation. They're going through a rebirth right now. I feel like when you meet your person is being reborn into somebody new. They might have had to reinvent themselves. They probably had the rug ripped out from under them with this 5 of Pentacles here. So maybe they went through a bad divorce and the money was taken, or maybe their business was failed or something like that, but they have some kind of, it feels like a financial loss here. And they're reinventing themselves and learning how to do it all over again. Kind of feels familiar. But anyway, I think despite all that, your person is the Sun. They're happy. They're happy with who they are, and they're going to prosper. They're going to have a victory again. They are going to be successful at this rebranding of themselves. They're doing it. They haven't given up, and they know how capable they are. This person is probably very practical, very stable. They're not an overspender. And they're probably focusing on their finances right now. But they're going to get a new opportunity with their finances. So this makes me feel like you might meet this person through work. Like this might be somebody new to your office. This might be a new employee that you find because they have to get a job because they lost some money somehow or something like that. So this might be a new employee coming in that you fall for. Or I don't know, but there's a lot of money on the table, and I do feel like this person is really focused on their finances. So they're figuring things out because they had no choice. They had an ending. But all in all, look at that. They're the sun. They shine. They're amazing. They shine bright despite what's happening to them, despite what their circumstances are. They're a beautiful person. And you're going to end up falling for this one. Well, you're going to marry him, so. They'll figure it out. They'll figure out the finances, believe me. Let's see. Sorry. Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. See? Your person's a hard worker, and they're going to get success again. They're going to achieve that golden egg again. They're going to have money again. So don't you worry. They're very capable. Look, they got the nest too. They got the egg and the nest. Emotionally secure, loving family is important to them. So they're going to be a hard worker because they probably have people depending on them. You know, they care about their family, and they care about their family being protected and being okay and having a roof over their family's head. So the money's going to come. The money's going to come. But if this person has kids, they care a lot about their kids. Just saying. You need to know that their kids are going to be very important, and they're going to be important that you like their kids too. If you don't, it ain't going to work out. I'll tell you that right now. Resilient. Burn away the past. Your person is resilient. This is what they're doing. They're letting go of the past. They're reinventing themselves. They're like, all right, I'm no longer that person. I don't have that kind of money anymore. This is who I am now. This is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to be. They're resilient. They're resilient, and they're going to handle it. And this is going to make them successful again. Finances. This is all about finances. We see that. Your person's very focused on their finances right now. So they might not even be looking to get into a relationship because they're worried about their finances. But that's okay. That's okay. Creativity. Your person's very creative. I honor my passions. This is why they're happy, because they're creative and they honor their passions. They do what makes them happy. Change me, divine beloved, into one who honors my deepest creative passions and needs. Help me value the talent and you have given, both known and unknown. So, even though they might be having some financial trouble, they're still going to do what they love. They're still going to do what they love. Because that's who they want to be now. They had to reinvent themselves, and they're tired of not being happy. So they're focused more on happiness now than money, actually. So they might be in a financial pinch, but they really are choosing happiness over the money. I feel like your person is very capable of making a lot of money, but they're choosing their happiness. They're going to do their creative project instead. So you're going to have to be able to accept that. I don't know if that's something that you can accept or not, but a happy person brings happiness to your life as well. You don't want somebody who's miserable in your life. So, first breath, beginner's mind. Yeah, your person's starting over. Your person had to start over again. They probably lost it all. The rug got ripped out from underneath them again, or for the first time. But they're beginning over. They have this beginner's mind. So they have a different view of things. They have a different perspective now. So that just means that they might have a different perspective than you. Like if you're, say you're older, right? Not older than them, but say you're a person in their 50s and you're now starting to look at retirement and maybe, moving someplace warm or something like that. And your person's starting over again. They're in a different stage than you. So that doesn't have to be your exact situation, but I'm just saying they're going to be in that beginner stage. So this is something that you're going to have to work through or deal with, or if you're financially stable, it's not going to matter, right? It's not going to matter. But I'm just trying to give you the mindset of your person so you understand where they're coming from when you meet them, or if you're with them. Snow leopard, self-reliance. They probably only have themselves to depend on. You are strong, independent, and often solitary. Because they don't have anybody to count on. They only can count on themselves, it feels like. It feels like they might have people depending on them, but they don't have anybody that they could depend on. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So they're stealth. They're stealthy. They have to be. They're smart. And they're self-reliant. They don't need you in their life. They probably want somebody in their life, but they can take care of themselves. It feels like they've been doing it all their lives. They've been, even if they were in a relationship, I kind of feel like they were still self-reliant. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling like this, I have no one. And it's kind of making me a little sad for your person. I don't think your person's sad. I think your person's happy. I just feel a little sad. I don't know why. Talking, interested, conversing more. They're going to await your messages. Text, call, email, hovering. Don't hover. Don't ever hover. But they're going to be waiting to hear from you. So don't be afraid to reach out, because they're going to want you to reach out. They're waiting for you to reach out. So if you know this person already, reach out. Gray, endings are inevitable. Yeah, your person has been through an ending. They've been through a death. You know that. It's not saying that your relationship's going to end. It's not. It's they've been through it. They keep going though. Look, they have hope. They're looking out. They have hope. They haven't given up. They didn't crawl in a hole. They're still happy. This person and you could have a song that's meaningful to both of you, or somebody's getting messages through song that this is your person, like maybe confirmation or validation, something like that. But you know what? This relationship would be protected. Like this person's not going to bring you down because they've been through something. This is protected, and your person's protected. I kind of feel like they're an earth angel for some reason. I feel like your person is a really good person, and I think they've just attracted the wrong people in their lives that really took advantage of them. So anyway, they're ready for a new life. They're ready for it. But they can fix things themselves. They don't need you to fix them. But they wouldn't mind the support, I think. I think they wouldn't mind that shoulder to lean on, that shoulder to cry on, that healthy support. Because they've been through it. They've been through something. They definitely had an ending. But this does feel like a soulmate for you. It does feel like a soulmate. And I do think that you will find peace with this person. I feel like this person will light you up inside. I really do. I think they'll bring out the happiness inside of you. And I do feel like this relationship is sturdy and steady, and you can count on it. It will be reliable. So, anyway, pile 4, that's what I got for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All of those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.